What's going on YouTube? This is ParkerLad88 coming at you with another video. Today I'm joined by
Dark Spot 15/7.
Gotcha. And we got a little deck profile here. What are you going to be deck profiling for us today?
I'm gonna be deck profiling my version of SPYRAL Zoodiacs. I personally like disruptive decks. It's been doing good for me. The SPYRAL engine blends with the Zoodiac engine really well as a point of disruption and recycling monsters into the deck. And you can mix it up with synchros.
Okay, cool deal. Well, I guess let's go ahead and get started.
Alright, so as the monsters in the deck, I run 2 SPYRAL Super Agents. Cool. So SPYRAL Super Agent, he's like SPYRAL Super Agent is like the boss of the deck. Most of the SPYRAL support cards revolve around him. So what this card does, if this card is in your hand, you can declare a card type, either monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent has to reveal the top card of their deck, and if you get it correct, you can special summon it. Also, if you special summon by a SPYRAL effect, you can destroy a spell or trap in the background. So he's actually really good, and he's a level 4 1900 beat stick. So that's the SPYRAL Super Agent. Cool. Then I run SPYRAL Tough. He's basically a like dumbed down but kind of stronger version of SPYRAL Super Agent. He has the same effect of the reveal effect, but he can destroy any card if he gets it right. He doesn't special summon himself, and his effect isn't a hard once per turn like the SPYRAL Super Agent. So, say for instance, if you pop something and they get rid of it, and you bring it back that same turn, you can activate his effect again, and it actually works because you already know what's on top of their deck.
Gotcha. Cool.
One of the best cards in the deck is SPYRAL Quick Fix.
Yeah, Quick Fix.
Quick Fix he's just that dude, man. Like, Quick Fix, when you summon him either way, normal or special, he searches a SPYRAL Gear card. And I'll get to it later, but the SPYRAL Gear card that he searches is just amazing. And while he's in the graveyard, if you control a SPYRAL Tough or Super Agent, because Tough is treated as Super Agent while on the field or in the graveyard, you can pitch a card and special summon him from the graveyard. Okay. And he searches again. Okay. So usually when I go into him, I get about 2 or 3 searches per turn with him.
So he searches. So wait, if he's in your graveyard, you pitch one card out of hand to special summon him.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You pitch any card from hand to special summon him if you control either a SPYRAL Super Agent or a SPYRAL Tough.
Okay, cool, got it.
Yeah.
Neat.
And then
double search, boys.
The Zoodiac engine. Obviously, the 3 Raptor, 1 Thoroughblade, and 1 Whiptail. Obviously, Zoodiac's being splashed around every day, and I just like the synergy that it has with this deck.
Gotcha. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what synergy the Zoodiacs actually offer to your deck?
So, like if I go turn 1 and if I have say a Barrage and a SPYRAL Super Agent with the field spell, I can, if I get the special summon off with the Super Agent, I can go into more plays because I'm searching more. Also, the Spirals, the searches that I get off the Spirals protect the Dryden that eventually is going to be made, and in turn the Dryden protects the Spirals. And also, it gives me monsters without wasting my normal summon to go into like my synchro plays by using the glow balls. And usually you can either go, if you do your traditional zoo play, instead of going your emerald play, you can end up going Trish. Or you can just do your traditional zoo play and then normal summon the glow bulb and go into beast.
Alright. What else we got?
Next card would be double Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is good. It stops a lot of plays. It's good in this deck because you can recycle your hand traps. So you're going to be able to recycle your Ghost Ogres, your Maxis, or whatever hand traps. If you have the side like DD Crows, just recycle it as long as it's in the graveyard.
Got you. Cool.
Double Maxi.
Got you.
Maxi's just...
It's Maxi.
It's Maxi. Nobody should be taking the Maxi challenge. And then 1 Glowable. glow bulb is good. You can 1-for-1 glow bulb. You know, you get the summon, sync, go to grave, and then you can special summon one of your spirals or go into the zoo play, sync again. So like, there's times you get like Trish and go into beast same turn.
Cool.
So that's the monsters, guys.
Gotcha. So it looks like you run a pretty low monster count, like I guess excluding like the hand traps and whatnot.
Yeah, the monster count's low, only because you recycle everything with Diagnosis Emerald and the field spell.
All right, cool.
Then we got the field spells. This is the heart of the deck, as in like just the heart. You get the field spell, and basically like once per turn you can search a spiral monster. Your opponent cannot target spiral cards, not monsters, but cards with effects. And during the end phase, you have to shuffle in a monster or destroy this card. It is really good because most of the cards in today's game, they target. So you don't want your stuff getting targeted and just blowing up unless you don't have the card. And you don't want to activate this card if you know you can't get a card engraved. Or that's just it. Like, you want to maximize your plays with this card, so that's why it's running at 3.
Gotcha. Cool.
I'm running double terraforming just because I really just need to see this card.
Ooh, super terraformers.
Yeah.
Cool.
It actually took me 2 months to find those things. Big Red. It's in German.
Big Red.
So Big Red is like just a vehicle. He's premature burial for spirals. But so you target a spiral monster in your graveyard, activate this card. Well, activate a target, special summon the monster. That monster cannot be destroyed by battle. And you only can activate this once per turn. But like, the card is good because you don't have to. It doesn't. When it's destroyed, you don't take the monster with it.
Gotcha.
So like, you can go into your barrage play with it. So you can barrage, pop this. You still have the monster, and then you go into barrage play.
That's cool.
So then you have your 3 Zoodiac barrages, which are
Zoodiac barrages. Yeah.
And then you have double twin twister, double instant fusion. I was running it at 3, but I took out a card. I had 1,000 Eyes Restrict in there because it had the synergy with the barrage, and you can overlay your rank 1 quick fix with it. But I just took it out because it just slowed the deck down, and sad to say, instant fusion clogged a lot. So I just took it down to 2, and then I have the 1-1-for-1, which I have multiple targets for, which is in the only targets I want is quick fix or blow blow.
Okay, cool.
Then you have your traps. Double utility wire. This is your free Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. All you have to do is control a super agent, target a face-up card in the field, and send it to the top of your opponent's deck. It's really good. I'm like that just because of the fact that it doesn't destroy and it also answers big problems. I like it a lot, and it's one of the good cards that came out of new support since they messed up with Spy Girl Misty.
It's rad. I like Misty.
I main 2 Lost Winds just because Zoodiacs are so relevant now. Lost Wind, for those who don't know, is you target a face-up special summon monster, you negate its effects and half its attack, and that's a permanent, that's permanent. And you can activate this at any point, like at the beginning of damage step, as you guys saw Corey Roca did it at YCS. You can activate that at any point. So you'll stop their like Tiger Mortar play, and then they'll be like, okay, and then they'll XC for another one. As soon as they get to the Dryden play, as soon as they XC, you can bring this back from the graveyard and set it. So it's basically 4 copies of Lost Wind if you run it at 2.
Okay.
I think 3 would be too much, but Lost Wind is really good, especially in the format that we're playing right now. And obviously, I'm running your staple traps, which are 2 strikes.
Yep.
1 warning.
Ooh, pretty.
And 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Just because Vanity's Emptiness is a relevant card right now.
Word.
And we'll go to the extra deck. So, obviously, I'm running the Zoodiac engine. So you have Warbow, Tiger Mortar, one Broad Bull, and double Dryden. Just because you can go into Dryden so many times. And just in case they get rid of one, you always want to have a backup Dryden.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't run it at one. Then you have the Emerald to just reset your plays.
Yep.
Castell gets rid of problems. Ghost Trick Doulahan. So Ghost Trick Doulahan is good. I didn't notice that he was that good in this deck because of the quick fix effect. So if you pitch to special summon quick fix while you have a Super Raven on the field, when he leaves the field, he gets banished. But if you overlay him and activate Doulahan's effect, you can detach, he goes back to grave, and you can just keep pitching the special summon and search. So like for the Spiral players that are running like multiple gear cards, which the only ones I run are the Trap, which is Utility Wire, and Spiral Gear, Big Red. So I'm searching those. So you search a Trap and you search basically a Monster Reborn for Spirals. And then a couple Synchros, Formula Synchron, just for the draw. And then you can go into this guy next, which is Coil Dragon, for another draw. And then I run, obviously if you're playing Spirals, you want to run Beast. Beast is just this Beast, man. Like a lot of decks,
it's good.
Yeah, a lot of decks can't really get over a Beast with a Vanny's Emptiness on board. There has been occasions where I've tricked somebody and then brought Beast out the same turn, which is a really good combo in the deck. So the deck is really combo heavy, and then since you run the field spells, and now that field spells are getting so overpowered, like Ancient Fairy Dragon is good. So you activate yours, you pop theirs, gain 1,000, activate it again, get another search. That's just broken. And you can special summon if you get her out first turn 1, just because you want to attack. I would never really special summon, use her special summon effect during any turn other than turn 1.
Gotcha.
Then you have Trish. Trish is just a big hit for anybody. Everybody knows what Trish does. And he doesn't target, he doesn't destroy, he just says goodbye to 3 cards. And then for the fusion monsters, I have one Norden, obviously. Norden's self-explanatory, and Theseus. Theseus is just a level 5 tuner. He's pretty good. If you get a Theseus in instant fusion and quick fix, that's an automatic draw plus Ancient Fairy Dragon play.
Gotcha. Cool deal. Well, do you have any closing comments on the deck?
No, man. It's, so far, the deck's been doing good. I've been placing at our locals and stuff. I just think it's a fun deck to play. It's very combo oriented, and I like it because it's something different.
Gotcha. All right. Well, cool deal. Well, guys, that was it for this deck profile. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll be back to you later with future videos. This is Parker Lad and
Dark Spy.
And we'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.